Tonight on the Mana Cave, Travis's Alicia Who Smiles at Death deck takes on Steve's Bloodchin Fanatic in some tiny leader action that has so much removal, you'll think it's a Brazilian wax. Welcome to the Mana Cave.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Mana Cave. I'm Steve.
I'm Travis.
Today we're playing Tiny Leaders, which is a
Format created here in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada.
That's right. It's basically Commander except with 50 card decks, and all cards have to be 3 mana costs or less. I've immediately cheated. We're supposed to have a legendary creature or planeswalker. I have neither as my commander.
Not a planeswalker.
Sorry?
Not a planeswalker.
No planeswalkers.
Oh, okay.
Except that
Very
set.
Yeah, very rare.
One set that they made those very specific planeswalkers in the only ever commander we've ever played. So
Okay,
Or
alright.
or the new Origins flip ones.
Sure.
Because they start off as not a planeswalker.
Where was I? I don't know where I was.
you're cheating.
I'm cheating. Yes. I have a commander that's not legal. So, but Travis, what commander do you have? And then I'll explain mine.
I'm playing Alicia Who Smiles at Death. It is in my deck, which I'm calling the Mardus Law because it's a mess of stuff. I feel there's no great synergy in my deck, but they're all good cards, and that might be enough to pull out the win. How about you?
My commander is Bloodchin Fanatic. He's an orc warrior. You pay 2 mana, sacrifice another warrior creature. Target player loses X life, and you gain X life, where X is the sacrificed creature's power. And, yes. So I don't even know whether I'm allowed to win if I win, but we're going to worry about that later.
What are you playing for?
We are playing for an individual pack of Magic the Gathering Origins. Because of the three of us, I think we all have the least Origins cards of any other sets come out in the past 2 years, so I went with Origins. Because I want to win it, and I want there to be a Hangerback Walker in there.
Yeah.
Humble goals.
Humble goals.
Thoptery, humble goals. We start with 25 life instead of the usual 20. Our decks are 50, as he mentioned. We have already determined that we're each mulliganing once, or a mutual mulligan. Friendships. Ding. Other than that, are we ready to roll? So goes first?
I think we're ready. I'm ready. I was born ready.
Alright, here it comes. Get ready.
3.
4.
Oh.
Now, normally I'd be all like, this is great for me because I play aggro, but I've gotten really wacky with the land base in this deck, in that it's not as fast as my usual land base, so I don't know if going first is best or not. I know it's going to be a slower deck. So I will play first. So,
Okay.
Commanders in the Commander Zone, life at 25. I am going to play a Temple of Triumph. I scry before I draw.
Yes.
So I might get a double. No, I'm not going to play a Temple of Triumph. I'm going to save my
You
scry.
actually scry right now. You scry before
Oh.
you even play.
Even draw? Even okay. Scry? I'm a scry. Stay right there. Don't you go nowhere.
Did you want to show the camera?
I got plans for you, Gertie.
You guys will see it later.
I am going to play a Scoured Barrens. Scoured Barrens enter the battlefield tapped. When it enters, I gain 1 life. Instantly, up to 26. And I'm going to pass the turn to you, because I didn't know what card that was. Thought that was a different card.
Alright, I will scry. I like that guy. And I will... I will play a land. Draw. I will draw.
Solid advice.
And because I'm going second, I get to draw.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So I'm playing this, and then it's your turn. Pass the turn.
Untap, and I will draw the mystery card. I will play a Temple of Triumph, and I'll scry again. Think I'm playing blue or something, but Yeah, I'm going to keep that on top. And then I'm just going to pass the turn to you. With my usual posturing. I have one land up. Who knows? Could be an instant.
Draw. Put a swamp down. I will tap these guys. Put out Hand of Silumgar. He's a human warrior. A 2/1 with Death Touch. And I'll pass the turn to you.
Okay. Untap. I'm going to draw and play a Plains. And I'm going to tap 3 to bring out my commander. 1 red, 2 of any color. So again, Alicia Who Smiles at Death is a 3/2 first striker. When Alicia Who Smiles at Death attacks, I can pay either a 2 white, 2 black, or any combination thereof. If I do, I return target creature with power 2 or less from my graveyard to the battlefield, tapped and attacking. Greet Death with sword in hand.
Nice.
Nice. Just for my clarification and Steve's, first strike beats Death Touch?
As long as the toughness of the Death Touch creature doesn't go above what your first strike is, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Just saying. And then I'm saying that I'm passing turn 2.
All right. All right, I will tap 2 mana to bring out. You know what? I won't bring anything out. I will cast this spell. I will tap 2 mana to cast this instant spell, Grasp of Darkness. It's an instant. Target creature gets -4/-4 until the end of the turn.
Ouch. It's rough, buddy. I have no answer for that.
And I will attack you with it.
Alright, so I drop down to 24.
Yeah, I get first blood. So that's nice. Your turn.
And a commander death. Right up top. Okay.
I can't remember. Do the commanders cost 1 more to bring back? Just like the regular commander?
2 more.
2 more.
I am going to cast a red and a white, or red and any color, to Lightning Strike. You're a creature. Possibly a waste, but we'll see. That resolves.
That resolves.
Okay. I'll tap this for black to bring out the Gnarled Scarlhide. He's a 2/1 enchantment creature Minotaur, and he can't block. And if I were to have bestowed him, he'd give +2/+1 to the creature I bestowed. I did not bestow. I'm tapped out, and I pass the turn to you.
And we will tap 2 mana to bring out Blood-Chinned Rager. When Blood-Chinned Rager attacks, each warrior creature I control can't be blocked this turn except by 2 or more creatures. Your turn.
Untap. Draw. Play a mountain. Okay, so I'm going to tap for white, red, and a white to bring out Boros Reckoner. He is a 3/3 Minotaur Wizard, and I can tap either a red or white, and he gains first strike until the end of the turn. Whenever he's dealt damage, he also deals that much damage to target creature or player. So he absorbs damage and right back to you.
Right.
Right back to you.
Don't all your creatures have to be the same color as your commander?
They have to be on the card. It's like a cheat.
Oh.
So she has red and white and black.
Okay.
She's got her Mardu on, and I'm going to attack her too.
Cool. I will.
My Gnarled Scarhide's like coming at you. He's only got 1 horn.
Right.
But trade. All right, that's good. Then I will simply pass the turn to you. Boros.
Put down that, and I will tap 3 mana to cast Merciless Executioner. When Merciless Executioner enter a battlefield, each player sacrifices a creature. Your turn.
It's going to be a long game.
Maybe.
And I don't even have any major hasty things going on here either. Okay, I'm going to tap 1 red and 2 of any color to bring out my 0-point Oriad. It's a 2/2 first strike creature. It also has a bestow, but I will not be bestowing it. So it's just a 2/2 with first strike. And then I will pass the turn to you.
Do a first strike, okay. I will tap 2 mana. Bring out Malakar Cullblade. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, put a 1/1 counter on Malakar Cullblade. Right now it's just a 1/1. Cool. It looks really cool though.
Yeah, 2 blades. Should be Malakar like dual blade.
Sure.
Cullblade is better.
Yeah, Cullblade sounds better too. Your turn, sir.
Okay. Tap and tap. Come on, land. Nope. But a good card nonetheless. So I'm tapped for a red, a white, and any 1 color to bring out Anax and Cymede. They're another legendary creature, human soldier, with first strike and vigilance. They also have heroic. Whenever I cast a spell that targets them, I can put creatures I control get +1/+1 and gain trample to the end of the turn. And I will attack you for 2 first strike.
I'll take it.
Okay. And then I'm simply going to pass the turn to you.
Okay. I will put down a swamp. I'm good. Your turn.
Okay. Tap and tap. Untap. Draw a card. Okay. I am going to attack with both my creatures. He has vigilance. They have vigilance. 2 people in 1. It seems unfair, but they attack as together as 1 person. So 3/2 first strike, 2/2 first strike. They have vigilance.
All right.
Are you declaring any block?
I'm not declaring any blockers.
Okay.
I'm going to take that on the chin. You know why? Because that's how confident I am.
Chin away, my friend. Chin away.
And I'm taking 5.
You are taking 5.
That brings me down to 18.
Okay. Then I'm going to waste half of a card. I think. Yes. Waste half a card. So I'm going to cast 1 black and 2 of any colors to cast 1/2 of this card. Toil. Toil is target player draws 2 cards and loses 2 lives. If I was patient, I could have also troubled you, and target player deals damage to you to how many cards you haven't had. So, I was going to wait till the very end and then try burning you by making you draw cards and then burn you, but I'm just toiling.
Draw 2 cards, take 2 life.
Yeah. Okay. So no, me. I said I was going to that later, but now I'm targeting me.
Okay.
Slow down, yo. Drop to 22. Draw 1 card.
I think I understand.
Draw 2 card. Okay. So I am going to play land because I haven't done that yet. Bloodfill Caves enters the battlefield tapped. Whenever it enters the battlefield, I gain a life. So I'll go up to 23. And after all that, I will pass the turn to you. See what I'm talking about with slow land? Like it's not my usual. Not my comfort zone.
I'll tap this to bring out Disowned Ancestor. It's a Spirit Warrior, 0/4 with Outlast.
It's harsh.
That is harsh. Very, very harsh. I will attack you.
Okay.
With that guy.
I will take 1. I declare no blockers, pardon me. Go to damage phase, take 1.
Yeah.
Alright, back down 22.
Alright. I will tap 3 mana to bring out my Bloodshin Fanatic.
Dang.
And it's your turn.
What's this thing? Sacrifice another warrior creature, and you gain life, and I lose life?
Yes.
Okay.
Essentially equal to the power of the person.
Okay, play a swamp. Full art swamp. Best damn swamp available. Okay, sorry, untap. And I move to attack. Declaring any blockers?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to cast an instant.
Okay.
So 1 white and 1 of any color to cast Feet of Resistance. I get to put +1/+1 counter on target creature I control. It gains protection from the color of my choice on the turn. So I choose black. So I'm targeting them, so their heroic kicks in. So they become a 4/3, and then +1 more just for the turn for the heroic. 5/4, protection from black. And they become 3/3 first strike.
Okay.
With trample, but nothing will trample through. This has 5 power, so 1 damage will trample through. If I'm correct, and they'll die because of first strike.
Yeah.
No, they'll live because they have first strike.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
So they both die. You take 1 damage. I smile.
Yes.
Believe that word.
I scowl.
You scowl. Okay. Then, so that was 2 mana for that. Then I'm going to cast 1 and 2 to cast Searing Blood at the second main phase. Deal 2 damage to target creature. When that creature dies this turn, deals 3 damage to the controller.
Okay.
Okay. So it's 1/2 for that, 1/2 for that, and then
14.
a white and any color to cast my Master of Pearls. Cast them pearls.
Sure.
And then I'm going to pass turn 2.
Okay.
Sit back. Sip my beer. I'm going to bathe in overconfidence.
Alright, I will tap 2 mana to bring out Saltai Emissary. Your turn.
Saltai Emissary manifests the buddy.
Yes.
I don't like that card.
I did not bring any tokens with me though today, so sorry.
Sorry, I keep forgetting to tap. Okay. Well, first things first. I'm going to attack. With everything. 2/2, 2/2 first strike, and 4/3.
Alright. I'll block him.
Okay.
Okay.
So there's no trample, so you would just take 4 damage. But your Saltai...
Saltai Emissary dies.
Oh, no.
I get to use a morph card to try edit.
Oh. Oh, manifest? Oh. I treat my friends right. So,
Okay.
graveyard,
I
manifest.
get to look at it.
Okay.
I'd like to cast this instant, please.
Okay. Can you take your damage first, though? Just make sure it makes me feel better.
How about that? We'll take the damage. I do take 4. I'm down to 10.
See, that might mean something.
It could easily mean something.
Don't think it's going to, but it might.
Tap 2 mana. Cast Malicious Affliction. When you cast Malicious Affliction, if a creature died this turn, which it did, you may copy Malicious Affliction, and may choose a new target for that copy. Destroy target non-black creature. So I will destroy that one and that one.
Okay. Could I just double check?
Yes, please.
That's vicious. Okay. So they're both destroyed. Now, I too would like to cast some instants.
Sure.
So I'm going to cast one black and one of any color to destroy a target non-black creature.
Because it's not colored.
Right. Here I thought I wasted that card in this deck. It's pure black, but life finds a way. Now, since a creature died this turn, I'm also going to cast one black and two of any color to cast Wake Dancer. Her morbid is I get a 2/2 zombie.
Sure. Yeah.
And there's a
See how
2/2
happy
zombie.
he is when he's winning.
Well, when you
See how
kill two of my
grumpy he
guys,
is when he's losing.
grumpy and moody and whiny and sulky. When you edit yourself, man, you hate yourself.
Anyway,
that
was a jab.
was a jab.
That was a jab.
All right, I pass the turn to you, sir.
Okay.
It's legit though. When you edit yourself, it's like, come on, man, stop looking like such a little bitch.
Tap 3 mana. Cast Drown in Sorrow. All creatures get -2/-2 until the end of turn. Scry 1.
Oh, jeez. Oh, no.
And
Keep trying.
that's your turn. I shuffled my commander back in there. Sorry. Okay.
You owe me a shot. Untap. Untap. Draw a card. Huh. So what I'm gonna do though, despite my is actually I need 5 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to bring Alicia back out to die right away probably. And black or red. I'll pass the turn back to you.
Alright, I will untap. I'll put down a swamp. I will tap 2 mana to bring out Nyxborn Eidolon. Eidolon?
Eidolon sounds pretty cool. I'll go with Eidolon.
It has a bestow feature, but not being used currently. It's a 2/1 creature.
Cool.
I'm tapping 3 more mana to cast Stab Wound. Target enchanted creature gets -2/-2 at the beginning of the upkeep of enchanted creature's controller. That player loses 2 life.
So I'm not even sure if I'm happy that kills it or not. Like, because she's only 2 power. So she's dead.
She's dead.
She dead.
She did.
The only
missed that.
synergy with my deck is to have her attacking and drawing creatures out. That's the only synergy. That and awesomeness.
Your turn.
Because now she's up to 7. Play land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Chump that I am, I'll bring her out again. Pass the turn to you. I found these decks kind of hard to figure out land-based too, as far as numbers. Like, I think I ended up with 19, maybe 18. It's hard to say.
Alright, I will attack you.
Okay, I will seemingly block.
With First Striker. Right. Damn it. Keep missing that. But I will tap all my mana and cast Black Sun's Zenith. Put X -1/-1 counters on each creature. Shuffle Black Zenith's Black Zenith into its owner's library.
Okay. So essentially there are 4 -1 counters on her?
Yes. Your turn.
And in case this couldn't have slowed down anymore, beyond top decking, the only card I have in hand is not exactly the right one. She's at the 9 now.
Yes.
Oy. All right, so then I will do 1, 2, 3 to cast Crater Elemental. A 0/6 creature, which has tap and pay 1 red to deal 4 damage to target creature. And a formidable that just ain't going to happen. And then I'll pass the turn to you with my 0/6.
You go. I put down a swamp, tapped all 7 to bring out a Blitchin Fanatic.
All right, I'm bring out the big guns here.
Sure. Wow. What's cinematography? That's just
2 and 3 is a magic number. Okay. Not that you have a top deck in a tiny leader one, but actually, it's not terrible. Like, it's a card. It's a good one. I'll do 1 black, 1 white, 1 of any color for Drana's Emissary. Flying. At the beginning of your upkeep, opponent loses 1 life, and I gain 1 life. So no matter what, I'm going to start gaining some life. Now I'm going to do like Ed and put a little thing on top of my deck so I don't forget my upkeep. So that was 3 mana and a big speech. And then I'll pass the turn to you. Yes, I will pass the turn to you. And they have flying. She has flying.
yeah.
She flies.
Your turn.
My turn? Mm-hmm. So at the beginning of the upkeep, I gain life and you lose life. I remembered because I saw the dice there. Otherwise, I 100% legit would have forgot. I'd draw that card. I think that's how you do it. Is you're so excited to draw the card that you just draw the card. You don't upkeep proper like. Okay, so I'm going to cast 1 black and 1 of any color to destroy target monocolored creature.
All right.
These tiny leaders are taking a big pounding.
Oh, God.
I will attack you for 2.
I get hit, sir. I get hit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Same time as the last I counted. We'll pass the turn to you. And I'll suspiciously play with my land while you think tank. Even though there's very little to do.
All right. I'm going to cast Ruinous Path.
This doesn't sound good.
Destroy target creature or planeswalker. But I'm casting it for its awaken cost, which is 7. If you cast a spell for 7, also put 4+1/+1 counters on target land you control, and it becomes a 0/0 elemental creature with haste. It's still a land. Does that make sense?
Yep.
This is the creature I'm destroying. Okay.
That's good. I'm confident, though. I love Awaken, because situation like this, late game, the bonus that for nothing frustrates me more than having mana and nothing to do with it.
It's true. It's so true. But still losing quite badly. Your turn.
Okay. So, upkeep. I gain a life. You lose a life. Untap, upkeep. So I go up to 24 as I'm
I go down to
untapping.
6.
I mock you sometimes for you to always be like, untap, upkeep, draw. But for certain things, it is very important.
Absolutely.
All right. Now, you totally got...
It's my mantra.
It's my mantra, man.
Mantra man.
All right. I'm going to attack for 2 flying.
What? Okay. I was down to 6. I'm down to 4 now.
Down to 4 now. Okay. I'm going to do 1 red.
It's getting down to the wire.
And 1 of any color to cast the Aether Membrane. I like to call it the big old diaphragm.
Sure.
It's a defender, of course, because we're at that speed. It can block as though it had flying, and whenever it blocks a creature, return that creature to its owner's hand at the end of combat. Speedy cards. And then I will pass the turn to you. Yep. Sure go. Yep.
We'll tap 2 mana to cast Visions of Brutality. This card has
Your cards sound so bad.
It has Devoid, enchant creature. Enchanted creature can't block. When an enchanted creature deals damage, its controller loses that much life.
Really, your next card should just be like, creature. The card's title is No Lube Available.
I had to hit you for 4 if possible.
You know what? I will take that 4 since I can't block. Down to 20.
You go.
Okay. Untap. I'll make it a little bit prettier. I like how it's a wall that can't defend. It's upkeep, so you go down a life. I go up a life, so go back to 21.
This is...
I know.
You're going to bleed me to death.
No. I'm going to burn you to death. Sorry. I'm going to attack you for 2, flying.
Okay. That goes through. Okay. God help me. Down to 1.
And then I wasn't kidding. I am going to burn you to death. Tap 1 red, 1 of any color to Twin Bolt. Twin Bolt deals damage divided... 2 damage divided as I choose among any 1 or 2 targets, creatures, and or players. So I'm going to do 2 damage to you and hope you don't have some kind of life gain.
I'm done. That's game, sir.
Diwa!
That's game, sir.
That was so close.
That was not close.
Okay, it was not close, but you just kept... You were like Ed with the board clears.
I
Like,
know. It was epic.
end hostilities, but I'm going to do it like the legitimate way and actually kill your creatures one by one. That's how I'm going to end hostilities.
Tiny Leaders is an epic format. I like that. That was fun.
I enjoyed it. I learned more rules. I did not know about the X factor.
I thought rare and mythic creatures were considered legendary, which was apparently ridiculous.
You know what? Go watch the Pro Tour if you want to see competent magic. Casual basement magic.
This is, yeah.
Because my wife won't let us play upstairs. It was a fun game. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching.
Peace out.